to our deck profile. We're here with Larson. We're here at Thursday Locals, and he's going to be giving us his deck profile on his Crusadia deck. We saw a few comments asking for this after the duel video a couple days ago, so I'll let him explain.
Hey guys! Yeah, I got first today and on Sunday with this because it's like
What'd you play against?
It's like Saitama the deck. Fuck you! Let me do my deck profile, dog. Let's get into the deck profile. Fuck.
What are you playing against?
You don't need your extra deck. Just forget that at home. So we'll move Super 17 here. We're playing 1, 2, 3 Maximus. By the way, this whole deck is low rarity because I'm trying to prove a point that like you can spend like $20 and like win. This deck was literally like I play like 2 high rarity cards maybe. The rest of it's like super low rarity. It's because again you can play this deck for super cheap. This is a budget deck profile basically. So 3 max. The double attacker, if you don't know anything about Crusadias, they all have the effect that hard ones per turn, you can special them from the hand to an arrow, a link monster points to in defense position. He makes a Crusadia monster do double damage, like the best one. Play 3 Draco. He enables your 2-card combo. He adds back a Crusadia from grave after he's summoned to a link monster zone. So basically, you like normal Crusadia, link the Crusadia into Magius, spec him, and then chain 1, chain 2. Add back the one you normal summon because you haven't special summoned it yet, and etc. Just extend from there. He's searchable through Magius, so like any 2 Crusadias in the deck makes your full OTK combo. So that's why this deck is like super consistent and just swinging in for like 10,000 damage. Probably the most important one. 3 Arborea. She's protection and grave. If you want to play Halka Firex engine, you can. She's a tuner, but she's protection and grave. Again, free special from hand. No on-field effect, but she can banish herself to protect your Crusadias from being destroyed, which is nice against cards like Lightning Storm and all that. Also, like, again, this is the budget version, like the OTK version. I'm not playing combo. But if you're playing combo, you can use it for Halka Firex, because just any 2 Crusadias makes full Halka Firex combo. So there's those. 3 Reclusia. Helps pick apart boards. You can target a Crusadia card on your board and a Crusadia card on your opponent's field. Destroy them both. Also, again, free special summon from hand. And yeah. More names. The more names, the better. You open 2 different names, you get full combo. 3 Leonis. Probably the least important one, but it's also nice walking into boards because this gives your guy piercing. And again, another name, extra materials to do your combos with. Helps you OTK just like Maximus. For the rest of the monsters, we play a 1 of Crown because of a trap I'll show you later. Also, it's just a 1-card extender. It has the same effect as special from a hand in defense, like all the other Crusadias. But you can quick effect tribute this card to negate an extra deck monster's effect, and you can spec this off of a trap card that's searchable throughout the deck. So I play them at 1. If you open them, doesn't matter. It's an extender, and if you don't open them, good. We play 1 Pankratops because it's a blind second deck. You're OTKing basically. As you can notice, like the whole deck is low rarity, by the way. So common Pankratops, yeah, what a fucking flex. Blind second. This card is like the best blind second monster in the game. Honestly, it's just amazing. For the rest of the monsters, we play 5 Kaijus. These can be Kaijus of your pick, really, whichever ones you have access to. Just make sure they're all different names so you don't end up opening like 2 of the same name, or like activating a Slumber and only having 2 names in deck with the same name. Like, that's just dumb. Don't play multiples of them. Just play 1 of each. At least have 2 smalls and 2 bigs. Dogran I picked as like the medium. You can either use like Godarla, Radiant, or Dogran. I just picked Dogran because I can't find my Radiant and I don't have a Godarla. So these 5 work. Maybe I do. I don't know. Too lazy to look. Yeah.
I think they're in the binder. That's it.
So we play 3 Slumber. Helps pick apart boards, and even if it gets negated, next turn you can just banish it to search a Kaiju. All around really good card. Super happy we came back to 3. Triple Pot of Desires. Desires is just amazing in this deck. You're playing 3 of every card that matters to you, so more extenders for you, draws you into your interruptions, etc. Also draws you into your side, which is cool. The side is pretty neat for this deck. Triple Cosmic because this deck cannot out Mystic Mine and cannot out Floodgates, so you have to main these. If this wasn't a budget deck profile, this would be Lightning Storms. But again, I'm trying to like. This deck is super cheap. You can get these as commons. You can get these as commons. I just was too lazy to dig out the commons, but like again, super cheap deck. This is a good substitute for Lightning Storm instead. Also, just good spot removal. Helps pick apart boards. Outs Buster Lock too if you bait the negate, which is nice. We play 2 power because this protects your guys going second. If you're playing against like a backrow deck, this card is super important. Searchable through the Link 2 and just change to normal traps and stuff. Like obviously if they judgment your normal summon, shit, you know, it sucks, whatever. But really good card all around. And if you're going first, you can search this, or a card I'll show you in a minute here. Play one of the field spell because it makes them so they can attack all monsters and gives them 500 boost. 500 boost doesn't really matter that much. Obviously, more attack the better, but the attack all monsters is important. Play as the one of extenders, one World Legacy Succession because you're always gonna have arrows. You'll even have arrows from your opponent's monsters, to be honest with you. So just another monster reborn. Play Reinforcement of the Army as a one of because weirdly enough, Arbori is a warrior, so it starts with her. One actual monster reborn because again, your normal summon is super rely on your normal summon in this deck. So having these extra extenders is nice. One Mind Control because it's at 1, unfortunately. It helps pick apart boards, take opponent's monsters, link them into your own. It's really nice, good card. And one Instant Fusion because Thousand Eyes summoning under an arrow from a Crusadia Link monster will trigger the Crusadia Link, and you can also just bait stuff with Thousand Eyes, or just use it for the search as an extra extender. You can make it in Link Kribo and then spec a Crusadia from hand, you know. Just all around like an amazing card in this deck. Unfortunately, it's at 1. I wish it was at like 3, but it's all good. For the one trap, we play one Vanguard. Generally, you won't see a trap being played unless it's impermanence for the blind second variation, but this is just in case my opponent tells me to go first. It's a one-up, so even if you open it, it's like, whatever, you know. You only need 2 cards in hand to do your full combo anyways. This allows you to tribute a Crusadia and spec a Crusadia or World Legacy from deck, which means you can special summon Crown, and Crown represents an extra deck monster negate on your opponent's turn. Also, you can trigger your Crusadia search monsters on your opponent's turn if you decide to spec this to the arrow under them. And it gets you, swaps out resources for you during your turn as well. So you can spec like Dracos from deck and stuff. Pretty good card. I like it as a one-of. Really like it actually. A lot of people don't play this, but I like it. For the extra, we play play 3 Magius, or Magius, Vagina, Magius, whatever you want to call it. It's the Link one. It's the Reinforcement of the Army for the deck. Probably just like the best one because as long as you can get to this guy, you can basically full combo. Really good. Also, all the Crusadians have the effect that if they're pointing to a monster, they can gain the attack of that monster. Play 2 Regulex because he's important to search your spell and traps, but obviously your monsters are the most important part of this deck. Also, just link 2 climb into Equimax, and this grabs you the field spell or the protection, or if you're going first, grabs you the trap. So, it's pretty nice. We play 1 Spatula because I am playing the Avermax. Some decks just can't out Avermax, and this card just tutors out Avermax super easy. We play double Equimax because you don't need 3. 3's too much. If you're not winning after 2, you're not winning the game, to be honest with you. And yeah, this card's just incredible. Omni Negate, quick effect Omni Negate, and swings into like 10,000 damage most of the time. So pretty solid monster, really good. We play 1 Link Kuriboh for the Relinquished. Or the 1,000 Eyes Restrict, my bad. Play 1 Ningirsu because this is a weird one, but it's super easy to make in this deck, and it outs like odd monsters. Like sometimes this deck struggles to actually out like their own Avermaxes, or like let's say I'm playing against like I don't know, what's a deck that makes Avermax? Any deck that makes something like Avermax or like a Chaos Max, something weird like that, right? This outs cards that can't be targeted, and this deck makes it like super easy. So he's pretty good. I like him a lot. Also, if you summon him under a Magius, it gives you 2 extra zones to summon on each side, so neat interaction. Now we play, obviously, the Avermax, because some decks just can't out it, and like, this deck is just king at making this guy, dude. 2 monsters means Avermax, super easy. We play 1 Restrict for the Instant Fusion. We also play the Mud Dragon as somewhat Instant Fusion target to summon under a zone if you want to get a search off, like if you're going first, for example. Also, it's a Super Poly target because I'm siding Super Poly. And Starving Venom because it's another Super Poly target. These could be Starving Dragon, Nova, and Mechaba if you wanted. This deck actually kind of likes its resources in the grave, so you can have stuff to bring back off Draco, and also names in grave is always good. But possibly gonna switch this out for Starving Dragon, Nova, and Mechaba, but we'll see. That's it for the extra. For the side, we got Double Nibiru. Nibiru's not very good this format, except for against like a very few small matches, and this deck actually struggles against combo decks more than it does against control. Nope, take it back, take it back. This deck is better against combo decks than its control, but this card's like really good when you're resolving this deck because their token's generally going to be huge, right? So your Equimax is gaining what it's pointing to, so that's nice. Play 3 Sanctum, 1 Scythe, 2 Lancia for going first because everybody knows Crusadia's like blindside Crusadia's biggest weakness is going first. They put up like super weak wards. So if I feel like my opponent's gonna tell me to go first, I'll side at least these 5 in. These 2 are mainly for like Orcus, Dino, etc. But like it's also anti-evenly. This card's just amazing as always, and Sanctum will never not be good.
Because you let Larson win.
Who the fuck let me win? I kicked everybody's out.
No, who let you win?
I'll let you win. I was like, you know what? Larson needs some dubs. A few times in his life.
Yeah, let me win.
Yeah.
Man, quit abusing, man. I thought you didn't.
Hey, is this a mouth?
Play. Triple Super Poly.
Still play Super Poly, man.
Fuck you. I can Super Poly my own shit in battle.
Where's your lightning
That's
storm?
trash, dude.
Those are Davies lightning storms, to be honest with you.
You don't have.
But 3 Super Poly because it's a good card. Triple wannabe lightning storm because I'm broke. But this card's also just really good against a lot of control decks. It's really good against Eldritch, way better than Lightning Storm against Eldritch. And sometimes you're willing to blow your battle phase in this deck if it means clearing out like 5 back row. So and this deck cannot play through back row basically.
But what if they set back 5 again?
Alright, I'm not even gonna ask what deck you're playing at that point. To be honest, I'm gonna just scoop and one remove because it's the solid one of the if you open you basically just win. And that is it for the deck profile.
All right. Well, thank you, Larson, for the deck profile, and good job on getting first place the last few weeks with this deck.
Man, he be stabbing, man. Don't
Everybody here disrespecting the boy.
yeah. Shade at you.
I mean,
No
I haven't-
disrespect.
I
Hey,
haven't knocked off
no
first year in,
disrespect in
like,
the
weeks.
comments. He's the best player here. Let's be honest here.
Whoa, 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 what?
Whoa.
Say that again.
Give it to me.
Say that again. Say it again. Who won 12 winner box in a row
Dog.
and had to get a handicap?
Dog, I've literally
Yeah.
won more winning boxes than you
Yeah.
now. I've literally won more
Yeah.
winning boxes than you now.
handicap.
Yeah. Who
And
won
then
with
you
a
still won a
handicap?
box.
Well, yeah, I hope you guys all enjoyed this. If you guys have any questions about Larson's Crusadia deck, please leave it down in the comment section below. Either him or me will answer those questions. And yeah, if you guys all enjoyed this,
But I
like,
wanna
comment,
answer
definitely
those
subscribe. See you guys next video. Have a nice day.